Hello and welcome. My name is Mar. I created animation and comic studio almost a year ago, and today we'll be working on finishing this animation. This is what we've been working on in recent streams. It's something that we self-started, not like a client commission, because I was finishing another project that, oh my god. So for the last 3 months, our team has been working on a music video, and a few days ago I sent it to the client. He liked it. I'm sending him a few things. I'm waiting for the payment to make like the transfer from one account to the other, stuff like that, and it's almost done. So happy about it. We can talk about that later. But today we'll be finishing this. And actually, we've been finishing the coloring and the animation of the character, so now she will be reading as well. Let me make sure you can hear me. Yes. First, let's check the technical stuff. I'm starting a bit earlier than promised as well, so maybe we don't have so many friends yet, but there's always the video afterwards, so maybe you're watching this when it's a recorded video. So let me check that. Alright, our friends are coming in. So, as I was saying, this is the animation we'll be working on today. The animation itself is finished, the colors are finished. What we will be doing is actually put everything together to the editing software. In this case, we will use Premiere Pro, which is what I use when I do animations that are fairly simple. In the past, I've used After Effects to composite, put all the frames together to make them move and so on. But right now, I'm doing one enough with Premiere Pro. That's what I have installed in my computer, so we'll do it through that. I will explain what I'm doing, but it's not a tutorial where I explain you if you want to do it. This is the step 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 4, and super detailed. So you have questions, go ahead. I'm sharing all my screen, maybe except the toolbar, so you can always see what's going on, and the internet connection seems good, so you can see it in a very well defined solution. I sound a bit rushed maybe. I didn't do a stream last week. I've been really offline for 2 weeks because we were finishing the other project, really. So I'm sort of out of myself, but today that I was getting ready to do this, I was actually finalizing this drawing. I was starting with it, getting excited to talk to you again and to meet new people, which we sometimes do in our streams. So don't be shy, say hi, otherwise, as you know, I'll just keep working on it. So first things, we need to prepare the animation files. What I'll be doing is, I prepare always a folder where I have everything that I will be used as files to edit. Okay, so actually this is not necessary and this is not necessary either. So it's like the Premiere Pro files. I made sure that the settings set all the backups and everything also inside this folder that I called filming. And I'll have here the music, and I'll download here also all the animation and everything. This is because then if I move from computers, I change things from one folder to the other, like project wise, everything is compact. So even if this is this drive outside, or it's inside my current computer and the next one, or if I make a backup, everything is together, so I can anytime click here and all the media will appear. Nothing will be like, this file is missing, you moved this to another folder, this music disappeared. No, everything is together. So that's a very important tip that I can give you if you ever do video editing. Okay, so let's make an animation. Usually I divide music, I will put everything, even if everything in the category goes there, and then we have animation. Inside animation, we'll see each time it's just one scene. We just have these guys, otherwise it would be cut 1, 2, 3, 4, scene, whatever. But for this time, we'll just have Lily, the dog, okay, and then we have the tail, which moves differently in different timing. Then we have the color of the tail, which goes together as well. Okay, so we have like the collar, the tail, and Lily, the body. Then we have Barbara, which is all together as well. And we have the background. So the background, usually I start from below. We have different parts of the background. We have the background, the full background itself. We have the message written in the background, which I should add probably here above the background. I will start. Okay, let's save this, and then I'll start making a new file where everything is put together animation wise. So whenever my computer is ready. Okay, now save as before. That's also more important to keep saving because, well, well, when I'm streaming, I'm not the most attentive person. I could make some mistake. It's the first time that I stream how I edit, so this is a bit nervous for me. I don't know if we'll be doing it well. So let me delete all these that we don't need. Okay, so this is logged. Like delete layers, that will be more confusing than helpful. Bye. Okay, we don't need you either. Bye. Color, this is old, so as well, goodbye. We're not using this one. Bye. And we'll keep this because just in case if I need to edit some new animation, but it's hidden. Okay, so we have the background in 3 layers. We have the blanket on the characters, we have the messages and writings, and then we have the static part. Then we also have extra lighting effects. So book 1, I don't know why the Japanese studios call layers of background with book. They call it buku. Okay, I still don't know why, but basically they use these names, and it's book 1 from the layer that's the farther away, like closer to the back, and then you go up, so farther away. Then on that layer we have book 2, and we can call it like message, so later I know what's this. Book 2, book 3 on the characters, literally on them, and then we have book 4, and see, I have an effect on that layer, a screen, so I know like to screen, and 57% opacity, so that's my note, so then when I put it on the software, like editing software, I know what I'm doing. Book 5, to overlay, and at 27% opacity. Usually later we like touch up at the things, but I still want to, like, first I want to move all that to Premiere Pro. So for Barbara Leonor we have 1, 2, 3, 4, everything's in order. Lily as well. We have a lot of layers we're not using, I believe. So it's time to delete it now. So until 8. Okay, so we don't need this. It's white, right? Okay. Now it look very odd because I just reproduced it. In the back side, it's working all well. Yeah, like it's the first time I'm editing and explaining and doing a live stream where I explain how I edit. Still, you can interrupt me, you can ask other questions like industry and so on. That's fine. If I don't have conversation, I'll explain what I'm doing. Otherwise, let's have a conversation. So don't you worry about that. This time is for you, and worst case, if anyone is watching the video an hour later and wants to know what I'm working on, they ask in the comments, they ask in the chat, or you can follow it in the screen. By the way, this software is Clip Studio Paint EX. So from making the animation in Clip Studio Paint, I will then put it with music and everything on Premiere Pro. Which I think I need to update I have Premiere Pro 2020 and I think I could update to 2021. I mean, I have the license and all those things. We'll figure it out. Okay, we checked Lily, which has to be on the tail, which has to be above Leonor. Good morning, how are you? Says Ramon. I'm fine. I'm very, very well. How are you doing? I'm super energetic. These days I'm sleeping much better thanks that now I have a mattress. I don't sleep on a futon on the ground anymore. I have a mattress. That makes such a difference. Oh, yes. How are you doing? How are you doing? Oops. There you go. Okay, so usually we would feel like to make it even more clear when I'm editing. This method is what I was taught in the animation school where I attended. Oh, and by the way, we're streaming this on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, so if the comments don't match what you're seeing when you're watching me live, don't worry about that. Fine, Mark, thank you. Waiting for dinner. Oh, nice. What do you think you'll be eating for dinner? Okay, so I think everything is ready to be exported. I'll start exporting the background. So wait, save. Something that we need to note is that I haven't checked the English of the message of this text here, and maybe I'll change how it's phrased later. But that's also why it's important to keep it in separate layers, because then I just have to replace the same, like using the same layer, I change the text inside and then everything goes automatically edited. So that's good. My sister is making soaps. Oh, nice. Family dinner then. Sounds nice. Right, so. Looks wonderful, right? So here's the base of the background. Save as PNG animation. Okay, so we'll have it in a folder. Why not? Background, and this will be book 1. So keep the name of the layers. Okay. May take a time. Sometimes a computer means like, whoop, it's safe, and sometimes boom, like now it goes all black and say, oh, that was tough. There we go. Next one, and very important, that we'll keep transparencies. Book 2 message. Okay. Then we have book 3. The blanket, which doesn't move either. Oh, I made a mistake there. Book 3. Okay. We go to the folder and fix that. Messages, book 2. Then we have book 4. For book 4, we'll have to go, because it has like an effect and so on, we'll have to take out the effect and put 100% opacity, so when we add it on Premiere, we can add the effects again, add the same opacity, and it will look as good as it was looking on Clip Studio. So that's why I was noting here like to screen, to whatever. Okay, it's saved, so I'll just undo. So the file looks good. Again, this will be book 5. Book 5. To screen, no, to overlay. Wow. Even when I'm focused talking about this, I make mistakes. Okay, and as we said, book 4 should be called, see, book 4 should be called book 4 to screen and 57% opacity. Good. So that was for the background. Okay. Now for the characters, it looks terrible, right? So see, we have to go overlay and then wonderful, right? And it was at 27, whatever, doesn't change much. And now the characters. To export the characters is different though. So we go export animation cells. I'll tell it to go export it in here, inside animation. Okay. Accept. Name folder will be winter sleeve, which is the name of this project. You know that her clothes are inspired of an actual clothes that I have on my parents-in-law here in Japan. So when I go there, they like to their home, they have a pajama for me, the winter one, summer one, and then like a covered jacket, whatever. So this is inspired on that one. And the reason why I put it there, it's sort of subconscious, because when I go there, it's usually for like a rest, like a holiday, or like even if it's just like one weekend in the past, like let's go meet them. Usually we stay over, and it's always very relaxing experience because there's no computer, there's no work to do. We're with family, so I mean that's how more or less consciously it made it to the design of this drawing. Let me show like this cozy thing. Okay, so PNG, so we have transparency. I don't want to see frames or everything. I want to see the entire canvas because we'll make a zoom and everything. So good. Okay, and now it should start exporting. So this is the folder where I tell it to go. And now automatically it created the winter sleep thing. Mario, your parents-in-law must love you a lot. I think they do, thank you. I love them a lot. They're so nice. They're so nice to us. So nice. They sometimes they usually don't have holiday on weekends, but when they do, and then we can all go together. We try to go to like a very little trips in their area, or a bit far away, the places that me and my husband don't have many resources to go usually, or it gets very far. Since we already go there, then from there it's easy to go far away, take a trip and come back. So there, it's lovely adventure. So as you see, now export of animation was completed, nice, which means that now inside here we have all these folders, and inside these folders we should have, see, all the character. And this is a layer that I forgot to delete before. Let's see if we don't have, okay, so this is fine. Aha, so these layers that we don't need. And then, same here, yeah, okay. So as you see, like this, like the transparent, only the doggy. What's important about this exporting method is that everything is the same size, so I don't need to relocate things on the software. So now it's time we go to Premiere, actually. I took this from like this project. I created it already, just making a copy paste from another project, so I know that the settings and everything is right. If anyone's curious, I can show how everything in Spanish. I don't know why I said I wanted it in English and I paid the license in Japanese, so but it detected my computer has some Spanish and now everything is in. It basically, you can see the type of sequence that we're using, 24 frames per second. This is 4K size resolution. Important like the audio, I don't know how to read that, but this is like one of the biggest go, or like the normal big one that I've learned that it's perfectly good for YouTube. I will end up uploading this project to my YouTube channel. So that's the project settings. The thing is, how big is this? Is this also a 4K? Should have checked that. Canvas properties, yes it is. Okay, so this is ready for. So this frame you see here, you see this line, this blue line? This is the size for 4K, right? So the smallest we can show should be this, to not see many pixels, but in reality, if I would make a zoom on like this size, it would still most likely look perfectly fine. So we may do that. It depends on what we work on now. So let me add the music. I want to see the length of the music, of the song. Music. I'm not used to show you the folders what I'm doing, so I'll get the... Wait, where's the... I want you to... I think it should be this one. Not the MP3, yeah, the WAV audio file, which I believe has more quality. So let's just drag that here. That's the song I choose for us. Right. Why is this important? It's important because the background will have the same length. Then, animation background. Okay, so we'll make folders here. These like the project folders where I import all the things. You can drag things here or you can drag them here. Usually I drag them inside the folder when it's a lot, so then I can look for things easily. So background 1, 2, remember it's reverse, 3, 4 and 5, and we want it to be as long as the music. This will be an eternal loop, but let's make sure that the video is fitting the size. This looks absolutely terrible. It is fine. It is fine. It's because we haven't had any effect yet. But as a young girl, you ever had your pets in bed? As a young girl, my pet was a bird. And I don't think the bird would like to sleep with me. It would have been dangerous. Especially for the bird, if I moved. So no, I did not. But I think I would have loved it. I would have loved it. I didn't have a pet until I was like a pet. Like a dog. I wanted to say a dog until I was like 15. I believe it was a German Shepherd. He was 3 months old when he came in, and we didn't want it to get used to be inside the house. So as a puppy, it went around a bit, and sometimes I think my dad put it on my bed to wake me up one day. It's the most adorable thing ever. That cute doggy. But other than that, it wasn't like an outside dog. We had like a very big, we had a decent sized garden or outside patio areas, and the dog ran around there. I've never had a cat. I can imagine sleeping with kitties. It would be nice. How about you, Ramon? I believe you have also animals around you. I don't know how big your dogs are. Okay, so let's add the effects here. So as we said, click on each layer, and in the effect control area we go, this is overlay, which in Spanish is superposición, and this is screen, which is aclarar. Opacity as well, 57, and this is 27. So and that already looks better, right? Now, everything's in 100% now. And that's okay, alright? What we will do now is anidar. I don't know how to call this in English, but basically I did a click with my right button, and I will create a master edit. Okay. Right here, we will make the background, like the sequence, bigger to 5 here, 4 here, and see if we click the edges. Boom, okay, perfect. So we work here, and then, which means that in this edit we'll go from, let's say, 120, for example. We may start around here, okay, and we'll end up, oops, the song is active, and we'll end up there with a scale of, I don't know, 80, and then go down. Wow, even more. We can go like 75. Not 75. Okay, not 75. Or yes, maybe. Ooh. Yeah, something like that. So now, as you see during the full song, from the beginning to the end, the loop will get big, like farther away and farther away. So we like keep discovering more things from this situation. So it gets more interesting as the music moves along. And that's done through this like anidar, where we have like a bigger area. I'm explaining this very, very bad. So if you have any other questions or topics, go ahead. What to do? Okay, so that goes up. This is the blanket, so it goes up as well. Now we'll have the characters around here. So what we'll do is block this so I don't touch it. Right. Now, hey Nell, how are you doing? How's your week going? Nice to have you around. So today we're explaining, I'm editing this animation into Premiere Pro with your music and everything. We'll actually doing the video that I will upload to YouTube, but I need to check this English message before actually publishing, so I don't think I publish it today, but the video itself, it will be ready. It will just have to change that layer, this layer here. Right, so now I'm going to the animation. So I'm gonna make a folder here and import everything at once. I have various tricks for that. Premiere Pro is not made to create animation. Like there's like Adobe Animate, there's After Effects, and even other softwares, not Adobe in general for this, but that's what I use to do simple things, and with music and so on. I'm very used to this software. Pretty sure we'll find others that will be more reliable and maybe perhaps cheaper in the future. I also did this through After Effects, which gives you much more possibilities, and actually that's how I believe most of the animation industry in Japan works. At least that's what I told around 3 years ago and how I was trained. So now important. So this character, Barbara Leonor Alhara, meaning this girl, who's inspired by Debbie Cat from Debbie Cat. You'll see her link on the description most likely. Has 24 plus 18, don't make me do that by head, 24 plus 18, 42 frames. Okay, so speed 42. Actually, I should stop it. It's just like that. So I already changed their speed, so when I put them on here, I already get the speed I want, and I'll just like copy paste like crazy. There you go. And is there a faster way to do this? Of course. Starting for this. Boom, boom. Okay, there you go. And we don't need more on there. I haven't thought about the credits of this. Amazing progress. It's 8:30 am here attending a 11-hour Zoom call marathon for the next 3 days. Wow, what's the call about? Wow. Or like the calls. Oh, she's sleeping very fast. So, time for the doggy. So Lily's time. Lily's time. Okay, so for her breathing, Lily breathes every 1 second. Devoid, women do 21 frames. So Lily itself, speed is 21. 1 second, 21. You can move the distance here as well, but it's faster that way. So maybe it's above. Remember A, B, C, D. It's reverse A, B, C, D. Yeah, that's why I'm keeping it layers like that. But because I know that copy paste in Premiere does whatever they want, I'll do it here for now. Pum 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 pum. Bye. That's too many lilies. Choom. Now the character here. Lily's tail and Lily's tail color. So the tail, this is more tricky. This is more tricky because we have like lots of more movements and we go so thin as 1 frame. Okay, so let's do this. I'll just put everything to 1 frame. I'll have to use my 2 screens to check one while doing the other things. So, but I still can see your chat. Nella replies about the meetings. It's about soft skills training for new software developers in my company. I'm the backup guy. I see. Well, I hope you're learning a lot. Sounds like fun. I mean, is that your thing? Like, are you interested in those skills? I mean, soft skills training, that's important in any area, really. Let's be honest. I would love that. I'm not the best at it. I have room to learn. Okay, so speed, we'll go to 1. That's very tricky. Okay, so number 1. I need to change the windows or I cannot see. Usually I have Premiere here and Clip Studio there and I keep like checking the times. Hello? I think it's because it's too small for this. Let's put it into 2. And in the end it will be 1. Yeah, it was that the issue. Okay. So tiny Lily. This will go into 1 second and oh my, wow. Okay, 1 second and 12 here, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's this small, but 6 is slightly longer. Then we have 7, 8, and go back to 1 for a long time. Actually, not that long. The next time the tail moves is different, so we'll have 2, 3. This is very tricky. 3, 4. Same. 5. Oops, it is longer. See, 5. 6. Pretty sure there's better ways to do this, but this is 6. I can see a number here. 6, 7. Again, 2. Now 8 will be shorter, and then we go back to 1 for a very long time. Mark, can I tell you, you know a lot about software already. Thank you. I know enough to do what I'm supposed to do, but I know that with more knowledge I could do better animation. Actually, we have someone in the team with more knowledge than that, and I want either learn from her or assign her things to make our animations even more powerful. So I know enough. So let's do something. So now it's where I enter the random factor. So we have this tail here, one longer, then we'll have this again, because it's wiggling the tail at random times. That's important. Okay. And now we'll do that twice, and keep it for, wow, that's a lot of moving the tail. Let's do this longer with no movement, and then move again, same pattern, and then only this. But this one will go to the end. I'm like doing this like very random. So basically I don't want the tail to have like a specific pattern of moving. So it looks more natural that little Lily is having a dream. Did you know that the name of the doggy was decided by someone in our channel, in our stream, while we were creating that? I have a bright mind, thank you. Need to check sometimes like email and stuff, because we got messages related to this or that I could mention. So as I was saying, this project will be finished soon, and it will be posted on YouTube. But first I will show it. So I'll show the link to, so if you're on YouTube and have the notifications bell thing on, you will receive a notification like as soon as it gets on. Otherwise, you'll get either a link through the newsletter if you're in our newsletter, or you will get it faster as well if you're a follower, at least a follower in our Patreon. Just saying. And for the other project we finished, that's much bigger, which took 3 months, not for live streams, it took 3 months, and a team of 6 or 7. Will be finished, I mean it's finished. It will be released, actually I don't know, but soon, like next days, weeks, hopefully. And the client will send me a link, a notification when it's up, but it will be on the website of the client, not mine. So consider that. You will not receive a notification unless you're in the newsletter or you're like checking my YouTube every day to see if I added it in our description or something. Starts getting even more random. Boom. Such the tail stories. You can subscribe to the newsletter here, by the way. Let me do something. If you're not there already. So a free email that I send usually once a month, but if we have like with information about what we're doing and where we finished, but if there's like a specific launch, like we just launched like one chapter of our comic, we just launched animated video. For that I do a special newsletter and say like, hey, there you go, you can watch it now. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, it worked. So, for anyone new that's joining, we're working on. Why can't I see the? Okay. We're working in putting together this animation in our editing software. By the way, I guess let me 6. Maybe get it a bit bigger because in your screen it must be so small. Right. So here's the animation. Right. Oh no! Oh no! I forgot the color of the tail, and now I have to do. Can I do it? Okay, let's see if I can find a way to do this simpler. So we'll copy this, copy, paste, fantastic. Okay, there, good. So this is little one. Can I tell this little one to I think I can. Okay, so if I click this. Aha! Okay. So I can substitute. Okay, I know how to fix this. But it changed this one. Change only one. Not all the color ones. Can I? Okay, 1, 2. Hello. Okay. So, at least number 1. It should be easy to change. For the rest, I may have to do it manually. Why did I have to forget? Why? But this is faster than doing everything again. Is it though? Yeah. I think so. Oh boy. Oh boy. Has to be a better way to do that. It's not nice. Oh, how long is it? Okay, I'm closer. But no. No. Okay. It's not ideal. Are you planning on having kids in the near future? Definitely not in the near future. Possibly not either in a longer future. We don't know. We don't know. But not now for sure. We're planning on having a cat. I need to do it again. This is a pain. Okay, bye. Okay, so leaf tail color, duration. Aww. There's just no, it's fine. Let's have it like this. So I have to mimic everything. So yes, 2. Why is 2 so long? 3. Why is 3 so long as well? What have I done? Hey, I told you all to change your speed. There you go. 3, 4, 5. And 6. What have I done wrong now? 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 3. Okay, there you go. 4, 4, 4, 5. 6. Can you hear my computer breathing? Let me save. Take a very short pause now, and meanwhile you can see the character. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes as always. Chun chun. There you go. Alright, I think it looks good. Of course, the speed is a bit wrong. As you can see, like this yellow dot means that you're not seeing it at the best exact speed. But, looks quite well. Looks good. Alright, I think probably you are going to be getting worse in this world. Huh? Things probably are going to get worse in this world. I also don't want to be a father in this system. There's various reasons why I don't think I'll be having children anytime soon, though. But you must say there are some things that are not getting better. But hey, it's in our hands as well to change things. At least the things that we can affect and control. So I'm thinking environmentally right now. Okay. So, yeah. So this is the short one. And I need to be copying that one below any. Why? Okay. Wait, what? Show me a tail. Okay. So, question for the chat. What is one thing you would like to change in this world that you think it's something you can do about it and you want to help in that area? It can be social, environmental, it can be very specific, I don't know, maybe for your family, something for a specific industry, is there something you'd like the world to be different in, and that you think like, okay, I think I can do something there, at least be one of the forces that can help put things on that direction. In my case, my god, I'm working faster than Premiere can endure. In my case, I think my focus, at least this year, something I'm learning about and so on, is about plastic. Overuse of plastic as a material, especially for single-use items. Something I really want to be a force that makes things, if not better, less bad than what my average was. The computer is freaking out a bit, but that's normal. I think I'm getting more RAM, or a new graphic card. Need to figure it out. It depends on next projects coming, and also it depends on finances. I mean, for now, as you see, it's enough to do what I want to do, but it can give some headaches. Okay. Okay, now did I miss any of the short ones? No. Okay. Oof. Obviously, as you know, I'm also trying to help in other social things. That's why our stories and animation have life-changing messages. In this case, we have a message about the importance of resting, and resting well, like not feel guilty. Now it's time to relax, and especially later you'll be able to do things and solve any problem you want better even. That's what I want to say with this animation. Okay, so 2, 3, right? 3, 4. Why is it so slow? Yeah, I'd like to see what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing because I just created it, but I like to see it as well. Alright. So maybe no. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, I need to see what I'm doing. So save. Go down. Go up again. No. Go to the master. Hi, render something for me. I can't see a thing. I want to play it for you already with the music, but okay, let's do the classical trick of I'll close everything and then turn it off. Turn it on again. See why I want to improve my computer's power? So, what are you working on this week? Let me see, do I have things to say while my computer works? So as I said, we're finishing 2 projects this week. Ooh, at least the videos. So we're finishing a big commission for a music client, and also this self-started music video. But I wish I could get greediness and hate, I guess, out of this world. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's something we can start within yourselves then, for sure. Thank you for sharing it with us, Ramon. I was saying for the projects next week, about the stream now. Next week we'll have an interview with Porky. So Porky Boy, from like an animator that also participated in projects in our team, will also be joining us for a stream. He's also a streamer, but this time we'll have to figure out the logistics, but at the very least will be in my YouTube channel. And yes, now I can say it finally. And we will be doing interview together. I need to, like, this week I'm finishing these two projects, at least like the production part, and from early next week I'll prepare like the interview that will have on Wednesday. It will be so fun. I look forward to it. I look forward to all the logistical things that will appear. But from then, maybe we'll do more like live interviews, where basically we'll be talking about some subject, like not super long, and then introduce people to ask questions. Wait, should I? Yeah, I just realized that I should have the topic yet, because I need to schedule the stream for next week. Ooh, yeah, so I'll figure out the topic sooner. Do you have ideas of what would you like us to talk about? By the way, you can see Porky in here. I think he usually he's usually more active on Twitter. Let me share his kind of everything. So I'll be talking with this fine artist, and he's somewhat recent to the industry. He's doing animation professionally for a few years, like 2-3 years, I guess. And yeah, we were talking about something related to the subject. Worst case, just introducing him, like how did you become to be an animator, what are the challenges you face, other nice things you've learned. Like, it could be a very basic interview actually, focus on his story, his career, or his opinions. Or maybe we'll have like more of a conversation about a topic and specific. So let's talk about 2D, let's talk about freelancing, let's talk about, you know, character design versus effects. I don't know, I'm just having like ideas on the top of my head now. If you have any requests regarding that, like, please add it to the chat or to the comments if you're watching this later. Oh, someday! This would have been so fast if I hadn't have forgotten to do the tail. Ah, it is so slow. Oh. Well, yeah, welcome to the world of animation. This compositing and editing is so simple though, compared to what I usually have to do. Like the other one, it took weeks. This time I can do it in like this 1 hour that we're on a stream. 1-2 hours. I'd say 1 hour if I was alone. Most likely. Now I do keep an eye on our social engagement. Let's put this up. Now we'll put number 1 here. We'll made it. Longer. think it will work. Right? And now this goes down. Boom! Now the tail should have the proper color all the time. Let's play it. Yeah, it makes sense. Good. Yeah, next week's live will be good, will be big. Today I'm just like getting back. I was off only, yeah, like 14 days, but I feel like I've been off for longer because my life was just like rendering and no social, like I barely was even to our own team's Discord because I was just like editing, talking with the client, showing this, that, drawings, blah blah blah, and then rest. So now I'm getting back to the social person that I am. It's good though to have a refreshing new start. I've been also been learning a lot about, as I was saying, a subject that matters to me, which is plastics, zero waste or low waste. Also part of minimalism and materialism in general. So I've been studying this, practicing some things. So that was like my rest topic when I was not doing animation. I had this other passion subject to keep me also running. But that's something that I need to learn because I'm interested in it, because I live in this planet and I believe strongly that it's important. And also it's one of the values of this company is that we create thinking about the environment and how not to harm it, like as few as possible, whilst still keep creating something. So I just want to learn more, so I'm more conscious about the decisions that are available, like the options that are available, and then take more informed decisions. So it's not something I will try like do this, do that. No, let's learn first. Let's try by myself some things, and then maybe I can share and talk about that. How many pets you're planning in adopting or buying? So first thing, I do plan on adopting ideally, not buying. Adopting from, let's say, a friend had puppies, or like from a rescue center that's available. And I'd like to have ideally one cat and one big dog. And when I say big dog, it's maybe not wolf size, but close. We're talking German Shepherd again, or Retriever, Husky, like long nose, huge scale type of dogs is my thing. My husband though, he has a thing for Shiba Inu and Akita Inu, and they're so cute. We'll see. But I'm not looking forward to a dog that's smaller than a cat or cat size. For that, we have the cat, but that's totally personal option. And of course, in adopting, sometimes you can not be really picky. Like you go there and you fall in love with the tiniest one. You know, I don't know. That could happen, but in my ideal mind, we have a house. There's a dog running around, especially in big garden. Like we have outdoor space where the dog can go around, and even the cat, if we can manage that, goes around safely. And inside the house, at least the cat and the dog will stay. Depends on how distractful the dog gets and the materials in the house. Maybe it's like, okay, can go to the living room, but not to the kitchen and not to the studio, because if he jams the computer, we're done. Like, drop the computer, oops, nope. Well, 5 months ago, you gave away 2 mixed German Shepherds. Oh, that's lovely. Wait, you see, like, you have them now? Okay, gave away. I see. Oh, that's so sad. I hope they are in a good family now. as well as they have a good life. And I feel it for you. I in the past also had to give away for adoption the dog I had as a teenager for resizing matters. Actually, we were about to leave from a huge house, which huge patios and areas. We were about to go to a tiny apartment with more people in it, and that was not the place to keep raising our huge destroyful dog, however much we love him. So we had to take like this tough decision and look for a family with more space, kids actually who would also play with it, with him. So I understand. How I can feel. Were there puppies though? Like maybe you had puppies? Like too many of them? Okay, so what we'll do now is listen to the song. Listen to it with the song. I will activate desktop audio, so now you will hear the sounds that my computer reproduces, okay? If you don't hear the sound when I say play, let me know, alright? So this is the final, so this is a good test to see what are we working with. And I need to be ready to take notes, okay? To make changes and not get too loud for my neighbor, but still enjoy the music. Ready? Okay, there you go.
From a great body of water below, you go over and over me, and on clear night I see you cross the sky. You appear as a thin curl. When you're full, you are a pearl, formed in secret under many folds of water. There are nights
I'm liking it.
and the scudding clouds cover you, appear and disappear.
I'm not sure about them sleeping at a different speed.
Behind clouds,
Does it look odd?
thick as lead. Oh, my tide to yours, my lead and fathoms. Oh, my waters follow after you. Then the sky.
Thank you. I haven't made the song, I licensed it. I'm glad you can hear it. It's too loud. I think it fits it very well. This song fits the situation. Oh, you're so cute. You seem very pixeled, by the way, but that's the preview. It will look good. I don't think we'll add the lyrics. It's not necessary. Oh, I forgot the screen. Okay. Oh, the tail is so cute. Why was I wondering about moving the tail from the beginning if you cannot see it? Okay. So is it? Now you have it. Let me deactivate the audio from the computer just in case something pops up. I hope you liked it, but it's not done. I know there are various things that I need to do. So first, I think the song starts. There's too much silence before the song starts. Yeah, so we'll cut this, which means this moves. Hello. There. So cut here. Okay. Good. Now, so shorten beginning done. The reading speed doesn't match from 1 to $1, but I think it looks good. It looks good, especially from when you can see the tail. So probably what we will be doing is something I also noticed is that maybe no. We wanna go more maybe to that side to center her a bit more. Good. Now it goes there. And I will add a bit of pink to Lily, I think. So okay, so Lily, my lovely dog, can we give you a bit of pink? Taking out the tablet. So we'll take this pink. Arrgh. The computer is like, I'm giving you all my best. What else do you want me to do? Arrgh. We'll do it. I think this is what we were missing. I was missing a bit of. No, we cannot see it, as I thought. So instead of this, what we will do is here we'll have okay. We cannot see it maybe, but I'm adding a bit of pink areas with strategically. To add more more highlight from the sun. Oops, not the brush. Now, less density. We may have it again in some other area. Now, what will we do? We will make save as this one. Yes, yes. Okay. Saving, of course. Wait. Well, you solve with it. But then you go screen and you go 57 and it looks much better. And here you should be able to release it. If you go there to render, let's see the beautiful color that already appear. See, I see the pink. Do I? Is this working? I'm not sure, but okay, let's turn on and off again, maybe. No, it didn't work. Maybe we need to upload it again. Really? Huh. I think I know what happened. Save us. No, it's fine. Okay. It took a time. It took a bit of time to show it to us. So what we'll do is that from 50% or 57% or possibly 40, we'll go into 60 by the end. So it gets more and more shiny from here to here. And same from 27 to 40. So you have even more light. Okay. Then there's the screen thing opacity. And then the credits. So let's see. I don't have to really say who's the author or put the author in the credits for the song, because I got the license actually. But I'd like to anyway. And they're called The Watershed. So let's put the text. Oh, the computer is like song The Watershed animated video Mario Exposito. Well, I think I wrote it wrong. Oof. It's so slow. Okay, I need to turn this off. We're almost done. yeah, I guess streaming and editing a video and animating at the same time was a bit stressful for the computer. So, hello. Not working. I need to select the text now. Okay. And the color will be, I like having it white, but it makes sense to have a dark purple most likely. I usually use amaranth for our original content, so that will make sense. Regular, yes. This side, thank you. Smaller is fine. Boom. Someday. Someday it will work. We may need to stop the stream. Let's see, stream manager. Stream is working well, just Premiere and the text. I wrote more. It's not appearing yet. Okay. Because it's just the credits and widescreen and not much more. Let's surprise you with the final thing when I upload it to YouTube and finish the stream for now. We've been on for an hour, almost an hour and a half. I hope you enjoyed it, and whether you're here with us live or maybe you're watching this later, so let me know in the comments. Any questions, any feedback. This project was so sweet. This project was really sweet. I started it as I want to draw that finally, and I did it. I'm happy to have used the reference from Debbie Cat because she inspires me, like her palettes often inspire me, like, what could I do with that, or like with that style, and also enjoy the time in her streams. So I like being around her chat. So I wanted to do something inspired by her that's also very me, like the doggy and the type of runa and everything. So yeah, it's a happy project, and the next thing you see about it should be the end video on the YouTube. Again, especially if you're on Twitch, consider joining the newsletter. It should be around the chat or around the links or the about and everything, and you will see that. You will receive notification that the video is done. Here you can watch it fully with the actual good editing and the actual good quality, because what you saw now was a preview. Preview. Right, so again, thank you very much for being around, and we'll see you next week. Remember, next week we have an interview. Bring your questions. It will be very, very interesting. I need to hype more. The next week we have the first interview, like live interview. I have others on YouTube, and we don't need translations this time. Yes, I can make an interview and just keep it uploaded. That's it. No editing, no subtitles. Well, thumbnail, yes. In general, it would be so nice. Alright. See you next week, or see you around if I do a surprise stream this week. We never know. And have a lovely day. Goodbye.